Hey Galaxy girls, in this video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys so you can see exactly how I do my face. So I put some primer on and now I'm using Milk of Magnesia under my eyes, my smile line, and my forehead because it really does make your faces last like super duper long. Why? I honestly have no idea. And sometimes, the Milk of Magnesia, it gets kind of like rusty, crusty a little bit. So I'll be having to like brush my face off. If y'all know how to prevent that, or if I'm buying the wrong brand, let me know. All right, so now it's time for my brows. Before I did this, I put powder on my brows just because I feel like it may control the oil for longer and keep my brows looking matte. And y'all know I love me some black brows, okay? I cannot go back to the brown. So as you can see, I'm filling in my brow about an inch away from where my eyebrow starts because I'm already going to blend it with the spoolie and I don't want the front of my eyebrow to be too dark and too strong. Now I can take my spoolie and blend the back with the front of my eyebrow so it's a nice smooth transition. Remember, you're not going to get this smooth gradient if you fill in your eyebrows too close to the center. It's going to look too strong. Okay, so now I have my liquid foundation and I'm going to pair that with a lighter concealer. I have my brush. I'm going to mix those colors a little bit and use this to outline my brows. Now, there's two rules, okay? Number one, your concealer is supposed to be a little bit darker on top of your brows than it is on the bottom, okay? So on the top, I'm going to do a brown that's kind of close to my normal color foundation, but I made it a little bit lighter with the concealer. And when I conceal the bottom of my brow, it's going to be a lot lighter. Also, you got to make sure that you have enough product on your brush, okay? If the lines that you're making are not definitive and they're not neat, you're not using enough foundation or concealer. Y'all, one thing I cannot stand is when people outline their brows and the line is not sharp. It's just like a smudge. So yeah, you need a lot of product on the brush, and you see the shape of my brush too. The shape of the brush is also really, really important. And it's crazy because as time goes by, the more product gets clumped up in my little brush, the better my eyebrows come out. Like when I wash my brushes, sometimes I be pissed off because I have to restart my eyebrow concealer brush. Now I'm taking my finger and just blending the bottom of my concealer with my eyelid. The key to blending or just doing your face in general is making sure that you have no lines on your face. If you still have lines of demarcation, then you're not blending enough. All right, so y'all see how sharp my eyebrow is, especially at the tail? So yes, if you are not using the right shaped brush, you might need to change up, or you might not be using enough concealer. Okay, so now I'm using my sponge and blending in my foundation. And this is very important, you guys. You gotta make sure that you get your neck and your jawline. Listen, I don't know how many times I've seen girls with their faces done and their makeup literally stops at the top of their jaw and it looks like they have a mask on. Okay, so make sure you get your jaw and your neck, okay? So after my foundation, now I'm blending in my concealer. All right, so as far as the shape of my concealer, imagine it being an upside down triangle going from both of my temples to the top of my lip. That is how I shape my concealer. It goes from my eyes to literally my upper lip. And remember, keep on blending until you see no more lines. If you still see lines on your face, you're not done blending. Okay, so now I'm putting some concealer on the bridge of my nose to do a little bit of highlight there. And I feel like this does enough contouring. I don't really like putting, the dark powder on my nose to define my nose bridge. I just feel like it makes my face look a little bit too strong and it's just unnecessary. So I do like using dark contour powder under my cheekbones and like around the perimeter of my face. And like I mentioned before, if you have lines that are a little bit too defined, too sharp, then keep blending. Okay, so now I'm applying a lighter powder under my eyes, and I'm applying it in that same inverted triangle shape. So as you can see, it's going from my temples to the top of my lip. Okay, so now I'm going to take my powder foundation and apply that all over my face and use that to blend in with that light powder. Now I have that darker powder foundation that I was telling y'all about earlier, and I'm going to apply that on my cheekbones, on my forehead, and under my jaw. Okay, so I don't normally use colored eyeshadow on myself, but you know, since we're going for this sexy vampire look for Halloween, I'm trying this burgundy eyeshadow, which is a lot brighter than I anticipated, but it's okay though, because even though it's like really, really bold, I'm still gonna take my dark powder foundation and use that to blend it out a little bit. And I'm going to put some of that dark brown powder foundation under my eye as well, because it gives it a nice, like, light, soft, smoky look. And I just love that powder under my eye. Y'all, for some reason, I just cannot do my makeup without putting this glitter on the corner of my eye. I just love it. I love how it makes my faces look. I love how it makes my eyes look bigger. Sometimes I use a silver. Sometimes I use a white powder. Today I have gold, and I don't really have a preference. Now I'm going to take my blush and apply that to my high cheekbones, more closer to my temples than the center of my face. And I'm going to put some on my nose as well. Okay, so I use rose water instead of a setting spray for no particular reason, just because I just have it. But it makes my face look more moisturized and less powdery. I'm going to dry that with my fan and then apply my mascara. And you know what's so funny? Y'all really do recognize every time I have lashes on. And I didn't realize that wearing lashes was so noticeable, but I guess it is. But I just love my mascara. Like, I'm not saying that I don't like lashes as well, but I just feel like applying them and taking them off, it's just too much. Especially for me, I do my makeup every single day and I need the easiest way to remove my makeup. Okay, so when it comes to doing a cat eye with a liquid eyeliner, all I can say is practice makes perfect. Because I do have my own little technique now, but honestly, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just, it took me years to even do this, and this probably still doesn't even look good to a lot of real makeup artists. Okay, so I pulled out that light powder again, and I'm going to apply that to my under eye and that inverted triangle shape once again, just to, set my face one last time after that rose water spritz. And I have my liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to make my eyebrows look a little bit more vampire-y, more evil-ish, I don't know if vampires even have this, but it's cute. And to add some extra sharpness, I'm going to go over the tails of my eyebrows. All right, now it's time to get dressed, you guys. So these are the 2-inch witchy type boots that I got off Amazon.com. Super comfortable. I found this witchy type dress on Amazon as well. I brought some fishnet leggings with some cute hearts on them. And these are my fangs. So I found some deep red lipstick on Amazon as well, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how I apply it. So as you can see, I'm literally creating the outline of my lips. This is how you make it look really neat and clean, and once again, nice and sharp. I'm drawing this line on the outer rim of my lips, okay? So I know some girls go outside of their lips to make their lips look fuller, but I don't know if I need that. Okay, so now I'm doing some light freckles, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I didn't really like how this came out, but it was like way too late to reverse it. So if you have any better techniques on how to do makeup freckles, let me know. So this is the fake blood that I also got from Amazon, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of blood dripping from the side of my mouth to make it look like I just bit the shit out somebody's neck. Last but not least, here are my fangs. Now, it comes with its own little instructions. You make this paste and you put it in the tooth, and you have to hold it on your real tooth for at least like 60 seconds. And really, it's like 5 minutes, but I was holding a blow dryer to it, so I felt like that probably expedited the process. But yeah, so you have to be really careful with these because you don't have an endless amount of putty, so you only have like 1 or 2 times to get it right. And yes, it gets a little bit messy, as you can see. Y'all, the sticky stuff done got on my lip. It's just all over the place. All right, you guys, so I am done with my makeup, and this is all I'm gonna do to my face. Now all I have to do is fluff my hair out a little bit and put on my Halloween outfit. This is a custom necklace that I got made, I think like last year. It has rose quartz on it, some rose pendants, and a beautiful butterfly pendant. And I'm going to let you guys know exactly who made this necklace. I have 5 more from him because I'm just obsessed, and all of them are original, okay? They're custom, so no 2 necklaces are the same. And I am absolutely loving this look right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications and make sure you have fun tonight. Drive safe, don't drink and drive, and don't get in the car with somebody that's drunk.